There are cars that define generations, and then there's the Golf R. For decades, it's been the ultimate hot hatch benchmark, balancing performance, precision, and everyday practicality like no other. But for 2026, Volkswagen decided that wasn't enough. They've pushed it further, sharper, faster, and more intelligent than ever. This isn't just another refresh. The 2026 Golf R feels like the car enthusiasts have been waiting for, a true evolution of the icon. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into what makes this new Golf R not just a performance hatchback, but possibly the most complete one yet. The 2026 Golf R makes its presence known instantly. Even before it moves, there's an attitude to its stance, a quiet confidence that screams capability. The redesigned front fascia is more sculpted, with a slimmer LED matrix headlight setup that gives it a more menacing look, connecting through a subtle light bar across the grille. Below, the lower bumper houses larger air intakes that aren't just for show. They feed air directly into the cooling system, hinting at the serious performance underneath. From the side, you'll notice the R-specific aerodynamic mirrors, muscular fenders, and a slightly lower ride height compared to the GTI. The car rides on striking 19-inch Estoril alloy wheels, lightweight and wrapped in performance rubber. It looks athletic from every angle, yet still refined enough to fit in a business parking lot or a weekend car meet. At the back, the signature quad exhaust tips remain, now finished in black chrome, paired with a redesigned diffuser and a sleek roof spoiler that adds genuine downforce. The full-width LED taillights look more aggressive than before, tying together a rear profile that's both functional and fierce. This isn't just a sporty Golf. It's the kind of car that makes you turn around for one more look after you've parked it. Step inside, and the transformation continues. Volkswagen has clearly focused on making the 2026 Golf R's interior more premium, more digital, and far more driver-centric. The first thing you notice is the new 12.9-inch central infotainment display. Faster, brighter, and finally, more intuitive. It runs VW's latest MIB4 software, with larger icons and a better layout, plus a dedicated R performance menu that shows G-forces, boost pressure, and torque distribution in real time. The digital cockpit behind the wheel is equally sharp, with R-exclusive graphics and multiple customizable views. The steering wheel itself has been redesigned, featuring tactile physical buttons again, something enthusiasts have been begging for since the previous touch-sensitive setup. It's thick, perfectly contoured, and finished with an R logo that glows when you start the car. The seats are another highlight. Deeply bolstered sport buckets wrapped in premium Napa leather with blue stitching and integrated headrests. They're supportive on track days yet comfortable for long drives. Ambient lighting flows across the dash and doors, adjustable in 30 colors to match your mood or driving mode. Practicality remains a strong suit. Despite its performance focus, the Golf R still offers good rear seat space and a decent cargo area, easily making it a performance car you can actually live with every day. Under the hood lies the heart of the beast, Volkswagen's legendary 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, now refined for even more punch. Power output climbs to 333 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, paired with a 7-speed DSG dual-clutch transmission. The result? A 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in around 4.4 seconds, quicker than most sports sedans in its price range. But what truly defines the Golf R isn't just the raw numbers, it's the way it delivers them. The 4Motion all-wheel drive system now features torque vectoring on the rear axle, capable of sending up to 100% of power to either rear wheel. That means tighter corner exits, better balance, and even a new drift mode for those brave enough to let it dance. The suspension setup has been retuned for 2026, with adaptive dampers that continuously adjust based on road conditions and your chosen drive mode. In comfort, it's compliant and calm. In race, it transforms into a razor-sharp corner carver. Steering feel is precise, the brakes are strong, and every input feels more connected. The Golf R has always been about control, and in this generation, it feels like Volkswagen has perfected that formula. Technology plays a huge role in the new Golf R's experience. Beyond the flashy screens, there's genuine intelligence at work here. The car now includes advanced driver assist systems like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control with predictive speed adjustment, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. There's also travel assist, which allows semi-autonomous driving in highway conditions, keeping the car centered in its lane and adjusting speed based on traffic flow. And of course, safety remains top tier with automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, and the latest in Volkswagen's crash protection structure. Connectivity has been upgraded too. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, alongside over-the-air updates that keep your car's software fresh. You can even control certain functions through the Volkswagen ID app, from climate preconditioning to checking your fuel or lock status remotely. In short, it's not just a driver's car anymore. It's a smart, connected performance ecosystem. Volkswagen hasn't officially released final pricing yet, but early estimates suggest the 2026 Golf R will start around $47,000, with a fully loaded version reaching close to $52,000, depending on options and regions. It's expected to hit showrooms by mid-2026, with pre-orders likely opening earlier in the year. For that price, you're not just buying speed, you're buying one of the most balanced performance cars in the world. A car that can thrill you on twisty roads and then quietly take you to work the next morning without breaking a sweat. In the performance hatchback arena, the Golf R's toughest competition comes from cars like the Honda Civic Type R, Toyota GR Corolla, and Hyundai i30N. But where those cars go all in on raw aggression, the Golf R strikes a different chord: refinement with firepower. It doesn't shout, it dominates silently. While the Civic Type R might edge it out on a racetrack, the Golf R counters with superior daily comfort, all-wheel drive traction, and a level of interior quality those rivals can't quite match. It sits right at that sweet spot, mature enough for professionals, thrilling enough for purists. In many ways, the 2026 Golf R isn't trying to outgun its rivals. It's outsmarting them. The 2026 Volkswagen Golf R proves that evolution is more powerful than revolution. It's the culmination of decades of engineering, refined to near perfection. Fast when you want it to be, composed when you need it to be. It's still unmistakably a Golf, but one that's sharper, bolder, and more technologically advanced than ever. For enthusiasts, it's reassurance that the hot hatch spirit isn't just alive, it's thriving. Closing cinematic shot. Golf R accelerates into a sunset horizon, exhaust echoing in the distance. The new Golf R doesn't need to prove anything. It just reminds the world why it's still the king of hot hatches. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay ahead on the latest performance cars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because on this channel, the road never stops calling.